This episode is sponsored by Squarespace. Hello everyone, welcome to Bill Making Stuff episode. I'm not really quite sure yet. I was just about to film me playing a game of Bangarang with Theo from Slimehouse TV, and then I thought I really need to get Cat back here. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the heart in the comment thing. Maybe that's just getting a bit too much. I just want to know he's okay. You know, he's been out there a bit. I have been looking for him. You know, I've been walking around the local area. And you know, some of the more dodgier areas that he likes to frequent. Yeah, they're not nice areas, but yeah, I had a look and well, no luck. But then on the way in, I found this little note here. That says to Bill. I know his handwriting anywhere. I'll show you what is written. This is obviously from Cat. His handwriting isn't great, so I'm just gonna read it for you. I mean, he is a cat, just about. Dear Bill, I'm sick of the way you treat me. I don't know what that's about. I'm actually flying to Chicago, Chamberg, Adepticon. Oh, the big nerd convention in America, to find a new YouTuber to live with. I hopefully won't see you around. Go yourself. I mean, that was unnecessary. And then there's a little cat paw there. Should probably go and get him, really. I don't want him back, but you know, I did a poll on YouTube and like 98% of you wanted him back for some reason. So I guess I'm going to Chicago. Yeah. Alright. I'll go pack. Scale creep is getting ridiculous. Look at the size of that. Ridiculous. So this video is sponsored by Squarespace. Now Squarespace is a website where you go to make websites. Now if you have no idea how to make a website, you don't know how to do with a HTML, is it HTML? I'm not sure. And you just want to make a website about things like, you know, like a pickle website, for example. Like, yeah, like that, like pickle perfection. That's it, Bill. Click there. If you just want to make a website that's quick and easy and clean and nicely designed, then go to Squarespace. I made this website in like, you know, it must have been like 0.5 seconds, maybe a little bit longer, I'm not sure, but it was really easy and it looks pretty good. And I will add stuff to it at some point. But yeah, if you want to make your own website, there's a sale going on at Squarespace. There's a little link down below. Go and have a look.
Hey, baby, why are you here? Check out Michael. Go to Michael. Have you had that?
So cold. So cold. So on the first day, I decided to go out for a walk for some reason, and there was geese everywhere, Canadian geese, and they just kept hissing at me and harassing me everywhere I went. I don't know what the hell. There's some sort of infestation in Schaumburg. I don't know what it's about. And oh, yeah, it's Michael. Hello everyone, we're here at the Renaissance Centre convention thing for Adepticon in Schaumburg. And they seem to just be burning geese. I mean, probably a good thing, to be honest. But I'm glad they keep the geese population down, because, you know, they're a nuisance around here. It's good for the environment and stuff. Let's go. So here we are at Adepticon, Chicago. We're going to go and have a look. It's just down there. You'll see the big wide variety of things to do here. Come, quicker, quicker. Not that quick. This is one of the rooms at Adepticon. This is where they play the games. So this is one of the other rooms, and it's where they play games on tables. There's another room for the people playing games on tables, and there's another room for the people playing games. I don't know. Let's just go somewhere else. Come on. And why did I go to Adepticon, you're probably asking. It wasn't to find Cat, believe it or not. I mean, that was, you know, I mean, if I see him there, you know, I go and say hello, but, you know, it wasn't to find Cat. No, I've always wanted to go to Adepticon. I like conventions in this country. I get to meet a lot of my audience, and they're really nice, and 80% of my audience are American. So, you know, I figured if I go to Adepticon, I'd feel like a rock star. It wasn't true. But honestly, I wanted to go meet some of my patrons and some of the channel's fans over there and say hello. And my kids were winding me up. I mean, seriously, I had to just get out for a bit. Also, as you may know, lots of YouTubers in this crafting community go to Adepticon every year and meet up. So I figured, you know, why not go and say hello in person to some of these YouTubers that I've worked with online, you know, and spoke to on Discord and things like that. So that's why I went. It wasn't Cat. But is Adepticon worth going to if you're not going there to kind of promote your channel? It depends. It depends what you're into, really. Like, if you're one of those obsessive GW fanboys or girls or in between, you can go there, sit on a chair and wait in a giant queue for ages to go and sit down and watch a video of a new release that they've just already posted on Twitter or Instagram, like, you know, moments before. You could do that. You could play tournaments of Sigma and 40,000 and all that stuff, all those Warhammer games you can play in a tournament for 12 hours straight. 12 hours straight. Or like me, you can go there to meet people and try out a load of weird new indie games. You know, there's lots of stalls in the vendor hall, lots of new games that I've never heard of that I just wanted to try, and it's fun. And it's, you know, but it is a 5-day convention. 5 days. We do them over here like the most 2 days, 3 days maybe. I mean, it's like American meals in a restaurant, you know, like I don't think I finish one meal out there. I feel guilty every time I have to just give the plate back. Big breakfast. Also, tipping. I'd go to the Starbucks, take off like a nice coffee off the shelf, walk up to the counter to buy it, and I'd have to tip that person for going over to that shelf and picking it up and putting it on the counter. I mean, I did that. You just did this. Beep. I know waiters and waitresses and that make no money, but that's not my problem. That's the problem. The people that own the business need to pay them more, you know, because that money's going somewhere. I don't know where. What was I talking about again? Oh, Adepticon, right? So I've made a little bit of a video that you can watch. You've probably seen a little bit already. Then we're going to go back to it. Basically, of my trip out to Adepticon. And I'll probably tell you a little bit more of what I think about it after. I plan to film like a whole lot more, make a, you know, a bit of a bulkier episode, but you know how it goes. You put that camera in your bag and you have to go all the way back in your bag to get it out and turn it on. I mean, it's hard being a YouTuber. So on my way to Chicago on the plane, I noticed we saw Greenland out the window and I thought, oh, that looks so cold and miserable. I'm so glad we're not going anywhere like Greenland, you know, because I didn't really pack enough clothes. Oh, it's only bloody snowing. It's gonna be cold. Yeah, I'm watching you. Always slightly concerning to see, but you know, it's America. So I'm just gonna have, I'm just having lunch with my friend Nick from Nick's 60 Minutes here, and just gonna have a look for something to eat. I mean, oh, there we go, perfect. So pretty early on I got to meet a few people I've worked with in the past and some people I've never worked with, like Jeremy from Black Magic Craft. Now he was demoing his game Idols of Torment, so I got to see one of those and yeah, it was quite a nice, relaxed, pleasant atmosphere. I thought I should go and try and interview other people. Brent. Brent, I'm a big fan of your channel. Would you like to be in a Bill Making Stuff episode? I'm doing like a thing.
Bill making what?
Me.
Okay.
Forget it. All right. And then this is Dave from Tabletop Time. Hello, Dave. What are you doing there? You're not
Bill,
busy?
what have I told you about approaching me in public?
Sorry, Dave. Eric, I'm a big fan of your. That's just a friendly touch. It's a friendly touch.
What's up, Bill?
I'm just a big fan of your channel. I just want to say, would you like to be in a Bill Making Stuff video?
Dream on, pal.
Hello, Jeff.
Hello there.
I love your channel. I heard you're a big fan of my channel.
Oh, your channel's fantastic.
Yeah?
Which one is it again?
Yeah, no, this is great. Like, first off, I'm meeting you and I'm talking to you, which is awesome because there's like internet connection and then real person in life. This actually feels like the thing that isn't real, which is really ironic. Well, it's also being in the sea of like bodies, which are like blood cells in a stream of wargaming.
We're just gonna walk away. Hey, Glacial Geek, would you like to be in my video? Like, I'm asking people that would have been in my video.
Oh yeah, sure, definitely. I love Dan Does.
When you go,
Wow, you're nice.
Whatever, mate. Hello, this is Bill, and I'm here with Jeremy from Black Magic. Nice to meet you, Jeremy.
Hi.
We had a nice day out today. Took me to a thrift store and pizza. Yeah, it's been a nice day. Yeah?
Was it?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I thought it was terrible.
I want to talk about your game. I'm a big, massive fan of his game. It's got some. Why don't you just tell us about your game, Jeremy?
It's called Idols of Torment, and you play some really gross horror monsters.
Yeah, there's some cool miniatures in there.
Yeah, and you want to like, you want to reap the souls of the lost. But
I know. So it's probably the best game I've ever played in my life. I really enjoy it. Well done. It's a sponsored video.
what?
You sponsored this video.
I think that while troubled, Bill is able to get past a lot of that through these.
Hey, can you be quiet? He's telling me what he likes about my channel.
Thank you
very much. Cheers, thanks. Sorry, carry on, please.
With the lack of self-control, often we find in individuals like Bill a sadness, really.
All right, that's quite nice.
I'm sorry.
So the main reason I went there, to be honest, was to meet other YouTubers that I've worked with, that I've watched, that I've collaborated with and talked to on Discord over the years. Join my channel. You go to these things with, you think, well, I'll probably spend most of my time with this person, or I'll be hanging around with this person. And then you find you hang around with someone completely different because, real life's real life. Basically, I spent my time with lots of different people, but mainly the older ones who kind of felt like, our naps synchronized in the afternoon. We didn't actually have naps together, but we all said, I could do with a nap at the same time. We kind of synchronized. It was a good trip. I met lots of people, really nice people, patrons. I got some nice gifts. I got a load of stickers, which is always good. So a quick detour from the video, I want to talk about stickers. Now, this thing was a hobby travel case thing sent to me by Hobby Zone. Then it's not a sponsored thing, they just sent it to me. I figured I'm going to use it and just stick a ton of my stickers on it from Adepticon. But if you want to get one of these things, you can. It's hobbyzone.pl, I think. I'm going to warn you, it's not easy to put together. There's more wood glue in this thing than wood. And of course it comes in your standard hobby do-it-yourself MDF. How lovely is that? I mean, what's called an MDF? MDF with a ton of stickers or whatever. If you see your sticker in this video pop up in a second, shout out really loud to alarm the person next to you. It's like bingo. The OCD part of me is like, I've got to stick all my stickers in one place, and it's going to be on this thing. This is going to be my little travel Adepticon box with stickers on it. I don't know why I'm showing you this. I just thought it might be interesting. I'll get back to the normal video in a minute. There we go, all done. What was I talking about again? Oh yeah, I was talking about this. And then there's some people that you've watched their channel for, years. You've watched their channel for years, and you're kind of like, they're doing so well. Their channel was doing so well. They get so many views. Like, it's not fair. They should. Why are they getting all the views? Why shouldn't I be getting the views? And that's kind of, I know that's petty, right? But everyone does it. Everyone who has a channel does that. And but then you actually meet them, and then you think, oh, they're really nice people. I want their channels to do really well. I want their channels to get all those views. I don't want them to lose views. And it's like that thing where if you don't actually see them, or they're within your area of, contact, you don't care anything for them. But as soon as you see them and meet them in person, they become real, and you kind of, kind of wish them well. That's kind of, I got a lot of that this week. Not that I sit here bitterly going, 50,000 views for that. No, I don't. I do it a little bit, not too much. Just, I won't do it anymore. But hopefully people would think that about me as well. So I wanted to try Demon Ship. That's one of the main games I wanted to try there. Made by Malev there, really lovely bloke. Demon Ship is like Alien in a small little box. It's like a little travel magnetic game. It's really cool. I really wanted it, but I just couldn't fit it in my luggage on the way home. But I will get it. I do recommend it. This game in the toilet I wasn't so into. Plus I lost my dice down the bowl. So I walked along the hall and I found some houses on legs, and I figured, yep, of course, Trent's here. Trent was playing Mech 28, which is Berserker Bill's new game, which is a cool game. You should go and check out. I'm sure the game's free to download. There's Berserker Bill there. Hello, Bill. And I thought, you know, he's playing this. Let's go and try and play my game. I didn't bring any terrain or miniatures, so I had to go and get some pre-painted MDF terrain I absolutely hate. Some cardboard bits. We thought the terrain would just kind of slot together, but you actually needed glue, so that was a bit of a disaster. Then we needed some mechs. Now I know it's a bit blasphemous, but we used some Battletech mechs that I picked up cheap in the market. There's PB&J there. And we got to play a game of Bang Ring. As soon as Dave stopped speaking, we actually played a game, which, you know, I thought it was quite a good thing. I mean, I've come all the way to Adepticon, probably should try and play my game, and everyone seemed to enjoy it, so that was pretty good. Bang Ring and the Gunnerlands for sale right now, links down below. But I want to talk about the Games Workshop tournaments they have there, you know, because I like GW. I did used to like GW back in the day. I actually went and bought a few miniatures there, some old second-hand miniatures on this like cool little miniature store in one of the corridors. I don't know, can't remember the name of it, doesn't matter. So I do like Warhammer, but I think I like the art and the sculpts. I don't particularly care for the games, right? So I thought, you know, I should go and learn. I should go and watch these games, learn how to play them, see why they're so popular, you know. I really felt like the people playing didn't enjoy it. There was really cool tables full of terrain, all that stuff, lovely terrain, but I think these people playing these games didn't even notice. Rolling dice, telling them what they've got, what they should do, what they need to hit, checking the book, rolling the dice again, removing dice, adding another 10 dice to something, then having a look in their book, not really looking at each other, checking their phone for something else, checking their little decks of cards. I got exhausted, and that goes on for like 12 hours a day, and then you come back the next day, play again for another 12 hours. I was like, it's dire. I didn't learn anything from that. And then it kind of just confirmed to me that I don't really want to play Warhammer. I want you to tell me in the comments down below, do you actually enjoy it, for one? Now me, on the other hand, I had a good time playing all of the indie games. There's so many cool indie games. There's like Wild West games, and there was horror VHS type games. And I got to play games that my friends made, like Jeremy from Black Magic Craft and his friend JP. I almost said PJ and B, or PB and J. I kept getting his name confused. It's JP. So I played their game, Idols of Torment. I really enjoyed that. They played my game, Bangarang, which was a nightmare to set up. And Mech 28, I saw a few games of that. There's so many games out there, so many interesting games that they're kind of focusing on any level player games. Like, you don't have to be an expert at Math Hammer to play. You know, you don't need 20 million dice to play. Just plenty of fun, really interesting, cool games. Like, and that's kind of what I took away from it. I enjoyed that. Obviously, there's Golden Demon. You get to see the Golden Demon entries up close, and yeah, they look pretty amazing, obviously. And I was actually quite genuinely surprised. There were a few miniatures in there that I thought, you know what? If I stopped making a channel and feeding my kids, and I practiced painting for a few months, I could do just as well or better than that. But I do have children. Nothing I can do about that. Is Adepticon worth going to? If you live in America, probably more worth going to than coming all the way from England, flying over there. And if you're a big GW fanboy, girl, in between, then yeah, go, because there's lots of GW stuff. You've got Golden Demon, all that stuff. Should it be on for 5 days? Probably not. I think that's a bit much, in my opinion. But will I go again? I don't know. Maybe if I get sponsored to fly out there, because that yeah, it was a lot of money to go and meet some YouTube friends. the main thing I'm taking away from the whole thing is that I got to, you know, meet people I've wanted to meet for a long time. And I can honestly say, you know, from the deepest parts of my heart, you know, till the end of time, I will always consider all of these people I've met. Oh, and he's back, by the way. I'll put you back together again, don't worry. I only had hand luggage. I didn't really have any room. So he's a bit, I mean, to be honest, most of that was before I even got there. So I'll see you next time.